but if you Google African American, what it means, we're like in the National Treasury, right? We're categorized as meat, as like a food byproduct, as meat, like chicken and beef. Okay, so what I'm getting here by like this chocolate person, there's the esteem, there's the regality, the royalty, but then we're getting this African American that like, but also see where the historical disparity is. And we're back, the TAKful Creator here. May God the Creator bless us. May God the Redeemer heal us. May God the Holy Spirit enlighten us. Give us eyes to see, ears to hear, and hands to do the work of God. Feet to walk the path of justice, and mouths to preach the good news. May the angel of peace, prosperity, love, abundance, guidance, and grace watch over us and lead us to the reign of God. Ashe. Okay, someone needs braces out here and has long hair. We don't care if it grew from your head or not. You bought it, it's yours. Okay, this hair, this long hair is frizzy, but this person is experienced fully, okay, even though they may be jobless, okay. In a sense, they're a king that fell from grace, and because they fell from grace, they are kind of moving on this fallen angel path. What do we mean by a fallen angel path? We mean that they're kind of denouncing religion. Okay, so they're moving in a left kind of way. That's not left, it's actually right? Because as spiritualists, we see the truth in all religions, right? But in order to see the truth, you have to also see the lie, right? You have to also see the fallacy. So maybe this individual was Jewish, right? Jewish, Hebrew, whichever terminology makes the most sense to you. And he no longer, believes his faith is the one true faith. Why? Maybe because he sees the disparity within their culture, sees the disparity within their religion, where they don't push equality, or they don't push certain logical things, right? And because it's not logical, your brain naturally wants to push logic, so it's going to move in a direction where it feels logic lies as in it is, and it doesn't like lie as in like a fallacy, but there are no mistakes here. So this Hebrew individual is figuring out what the real truth is, but in order for him to do that, he has to move in a regressive light. Okay, he's not spiritually upright. And honestly, the people around him are treating him negatively, probably because of this. Now, that could be where the long hair is, right? So if we're not speaking on a masculine, right, we could speak on a female that's in her masculine energy, right? And in the community, they wear long hair all the time, and oftentimes it's not theirs, okay? They don't really believe in braces because that requires orthodontia, and that's more of an Americanized thing. So for them, their teeth is generally how, if they're truly orthodox, is how God blessed them. But if they're a little bit more unorthodox and kind of like Americanized, then they get braces type of thing, right? So this person is frizzy hair. I know they have the curls. That could be the reason why the hair is frizzy, but this could be multiple energies here. It doesn't have to be one solid energy. I haven't even asked yet. All right. So again, this person is moving left, but in a way that's right, because you see I was pointing to the right. It's still the right way. It just seems left to their social construct, right? To the people that they're around, because that's not what those people do. So he needs to find those group of people that do what he's doing, so that he can not be left in the right direction, but just be right in the right direction. Okay. Natural black hair, and I see wig in reverse. Okay, so either they think it's a wig, or but I know a lot of Hebrews who have naturally dark hair, right? Very dark, and so it's past that brunette stage of being like a brown, a light brown. It's like really deep, and there's no such thing as black hair, because black is either the absence of color or the culmination of all colors, and the culmination of all colors still doesn't look black. It still looks more like a gray, right? But the color black that we all know is the absence of color. Okay, so we can speak about that in the symbolic term, but I'm gauging more. It's just physical. We're just noting his appearance, his or her appearance, right? Oh, yep. See, I said there was going to be multiple energies. Okay, so there's a chocolate American here who's moving in more balanced energy, right? They need to be a little bit more environmental. Okay, so I'm not getting reduce, reuse, recycle. I'm not getting that, right? They're anti-environment, so they may not like to socialize. They may find the fault in society. They may find the ills in society and see that even though we're encouraging each other to reduce, reuse, recycle, that's not even the problem. Like, there's noise pollution, light pollution, other forms of pollution. Like, there's assholes, and we can say that's asshole pollution, excuse my language, but like, you know, this chocolate American is just very aware. Okay, super aware, self-aware, externally aware, just super aware. And that could be where this balanced energy is. And this chocolate American, you know, is kind of chunky, or may have been chunky at one time, which can offer them the balance. So because they know both sides of the fence, right? So, all right, because you're not born, I mean, you can be born chunky, but most people who are born chunky, they still have a skinny phase before they're chunky again. So that's what I'm getting here, because there's other cards that talk about weight in a way that's super negative, right? That can show toxicity. But here we're talking about weight as in like baggage, right? And that's what I'm gauging by this chocolate energy. So we're going to note that there might be two energies here. We have a chocolate person, high chocolate person, and then we have a Jewish Hebrew person who is a gun owner. Oh, that's cool. That's probably one of the reasons why they're straying away from the faith, or they need a gun, you know, to protect themselves. I don't know, from something, you know, someone's slim thick here. Could that be with the chunky? Yeah, let's ask the divine. Hi, divine. Can you show me no? Show me yes. That we're on the right track, and maybe we need to double back. Okay, so we have more than one energy here. Yes. Two? No, we have three energies here. Okay, so we have a chocolate American who is chunky. No, we have a chocolate American who has a lot of baggage, and that's what causes them to be balanced. Okay, and then we have a Jewish individual here, right? Is this Jewish masculine? It's a female. Oh no, okay, so it's a male that is in more of a female light. Okay, that's different. I wasn't really gauging that, but that's interesting. Okay, and then we have this energy that's in the middle. So who's in the middle? Someone with long hair and needs braces, and that's one full energy. Okay. Okay, so this person, long hair, don't care, needs to refine their physical power, and because their long hair is frizzy, they kind of need to focus their spiritual power, right? But just know that they're experienced fully, they're natural, and their hair is black. Now black is a symbol of privacy, secrecy. It could be the culmination of or the absence of. So what does that mean? Black could be an extremist type of thing, a natural extremist. That could be why they're jobless. But just know that they're moving in the right direction, even though it seems left. So because we have these three energies, we need to figure out how they're all connected. Yes? Yes. So let's go to our general deck. So let's see. What do we have here? Someone's a student. This chocolate individual, I believe, is a student. This Jewish person is a Gemini or has Gemini highly aspected in their chart. Or that could be the tie between these two energies. So this Jewish person, this Jewish Hebrew person, and this energy in the middle that has long hair and needs braces, they have this Gemini that connects them energetically. So now that we have the cards all jumbled up, because I was told we need to be in a particular order, right? Let's see. And just like that, the particular order falls out. Someone enjoys gaming. Someone wants someone to have broken bones. And for someone else, it's feast or famine. Okay. Let's see what's next. Don't you love how the readings unfold? It's like always different. I heard almost there, almost there. Yep. Okay. So we have someone who's into dark web, black market, and false idols, abort. Something about blood brothers that they need to focus on. And this stack in the middle, I'm not being called to take these. But here, cancel culture. Oh, cancel culture with these blood brothers. That's what they need to do over here in the Jewish. And then here we have this physical visitor. Okay, and then for this last pile, just to figure out what these three individuals, right, these three energies, what they have in common, what they're bringing to the table, why are they connected, and why is this important to us? Because there's some deep-seated healing that needs to take place, but isn't that the case in every reading, right? It's the case in every freaking reading. Okay. Alright. Something about a Thursday. Bushes. Then we have bank/credit loan here at the forefront. Okay, so now that we have our cards evenly spread out, we're going to start from left to right. So we have the Jewish individual here, right? And just for clarity, this person has fallen from grace, which means that they have relinquished an aspect of their religion or their religion entirely based on their actions or based on their perception. Okay? And because they fell from grace, we're noting that within the paradigm that they were in before this change, they were considered a king. They were considered established in a royal light. But because of this transition, they are no longer established by their peers as king-like or royal. Okay, and this person is probably a gun supporter or gun owner. I'm getting capitalist vibes. Like, I don't have a capitalist card, but like this screams I'm a capitalist. So yeah, not judging, I'm just saying. So this person, I'm being called to just read the cards, not really like tie them together. Okay, so this person likes to be in the bushes or enjoys bushes and flowers. Don't take that sexually, or you could take it sexually, because next is talking about a beneficial partnership. So that could be what it is, that they're looking for a beneficial partnership, or they're seeking truth about a beneficial partnership, and that is causing them to cancel their culture, right? Just cancel out like their lifestyle prior to them seeing that this beneficial partnership is just that, a beneficial partnership, right? But again, this beneficial partnership is not okay with the people that they're around. It's not okay with most likely their Hebrew faith, right? So they have to let go of the connection to the brothers, quote unquote, that they once had on an early Tuesday, or they did this on an early Tuesday. Okay, they are ignoring the emotional healing that's taking place. But we saw Beach or Ocean a little bit earlier when I was reorganizing the cards, and the Beach or Ocean is talking about some really deep-seated healing that could be childhood healing, teenage healing, adulthood healing. Like, it could just be a multitude of healing. And if this has to do with renouncing or straying away from a religion, it could be healing from coming out the cradle almost. Okay, but they're being encouraged not to think about it too much, because this healing is so vast, right? So when you have to deal with a plate of food that has too much food on it, you can kind of get less hungry, right? Not to say that your body doesn't need the food, but now, you're put in a situation where you don't know if you're going to be able to handle it, right? So I think that's what it is for this person, right? They are not able to handle the emotional baggage that is connected to renouncing or straying away from a religion. Okay, so they're being called not to think about it. Don't be too proud or too bold. Like, don't speak up too much right now, because you're kind of in a vulnerable state, but not knowing that you're in a vulnerable state. And make sure to kind of be reclusive, be kind of like verbally meek on Saturday into the Lord's Day, because the Saturday is, I believe, the Sabbath. No, that's the Sunday. Is it different for them? Yes, I believe, because they can't be on their phones during the weekend. Whatever. Just know that, during the course of the weekend on the Lord's Day, or whenever they are celebrating it, you're going to feel this the most, right? And it's like a guilt attack. It's a spiritual attack, but it's for people to make you feel guilty for rather doing what you feel is best, okay? But just know that you're moving in this prince-like vibe, like princess-like. I say prince because we keep talking about a masculine energy here, but we noted that this could definitely be a female that moves in her masculine energy, right? And so this lavender is speaking on like you are a princess, right? Your fall from grace as a king is so that you can move up the ranking, like move up the ladder to be within grace as a queen, okay? But in order for you to do that, you kind of have to move more in a logical sense, in a nurturing sense, not in a what's best for the group. That's more masculine. You kind of have to move more in a feminine, what's best for self, right? Because what's best for self is individualized. And universally, if you have to eat every day, that might be best for everyone else too, to eat every day, okay? But someone's resisting arrest over here. They're resisting this call, right? This call to reform. Why? Because they're too busy focused on this bank or credit loan, right? This bank or credit that's associated. I'm getting there's a marriage here. Is there a marriage here? Yes, I knew it. So that's where this bank or credit is. Like, in order for them to kind of remove themselves from this lifestyle, right? This culture, they have to remove themselves from what seems like a beneficial partnership here, right? So that could be like the person that they're married to, and if they separate from them, it could leave someone jobless. So they're married to this person? Oh my gosh, hold on. Okay. So I said married, the wrong terminology. So this removal in a religious sense is also a removal in a marital sense. Confirmation. But it's like they're not choosing it, because they're removing themselves from the religion. It's kind of being chosen for them. So now this person is also the boss of this person. Oh, wow. Okay. So these two were married. And this energy caused this energy to be jobless, because they let go of the confirmation, they let go of the religion, they're focusing more on their own finances, and they kind of want to hit them where it hurts, right? Because this other energy over here has met a friendly acquaintance, and I'm guessing this friendly acquaintance is this chocolate African American person over here, and that could be what the issue is. Oh my gosh, that is so Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now this energy in the middle, is throwing nothing but devil work. Oh gosh, devil work at them, right? League rules. So it's like this should be their domain because, they're both within the religion. It should, there was already we'll say maritable bliss here, but it's not transpiring like that. So they feel like because they're not getting, what they bargained for, what they invested in, they feel like they can send this devil energy out because, like, league rules, like, they had jurisdiction, so this is what they can do. It's very interesting. The concept is, it's a very privileged mindset where they feel like they have a rule book, like they feel like they actually have evidence. Like with most, and I'm not trying to get stereotypical here, but with a lot of white people, they have the privilege without being able to pinpoint where it comes from. But like this energy in the middle, they have the privilege and they're like, it comes from this. And so they're sending the devil energy out. And they're doing this at a party on a Thursday. I'm not even getting Friday, like a party on a Thursday into Friday, right? There's going to be some kind of physical visitor where honestly they need to give it a break and take a personal accountability because they were caught in the act. Broken bones, underdeveloped. Oh, okay, so they want to break someone's bones because, maybe they're underdeveloped communicatively, with communication, right? They're underdeveloped, and so maybe they don't have the maturity to speak on their issues, to resolve their issues verbally, and so they want to resort to violence, and so that's why I'm getting these broken bones, right? But someone's underdeveloped, and so maybe they shouldn't even engage in these kind of antics. But this friendly acquaintance, let's get into this chocolate energy over here, right? Right, because we already know why the middle energy is mad. Is because this energy over here is having a reform. We're not at all told if this energy is karmic, if it's not karmic. We're not even told that. We're just told that there's a separation here because there's a misalignment. And this misalignment is more than just, oh, I don't like you today, we're just not going to make it work. The misalignment is culture. There's a culture separation. And in order for this individual to maintain integrity within their religion, within their family or whatever, in order for them to, remain steadfast, they would have to remove themselves from this energy so they don't get the continued backlash. But then there's this chocolate African American person, and I'm being told to note African American. So like, because when we talk about like chocolate people, we're talking about like people who don't really know where they come from, like because of slave time and all this other stuff. Like they consider themselves a color, black, and we don't really like to note that. But when we're noting the African American, right, we're speaking to a people that kind of know where they come from, because legally, like, it's established. What do I mean? Okay, so if I forgot what forum it is that you have to go under, but if you Google African American, what it means, we're like in the National Treasury, right? We're categorized as meat, as like a food byproduct, as meat, like chicken and beef. Okay, so what I'm getting here by like this chocolate person, there's the esteem, there's the regality, the royalty, but then we're getting this African American that like, but also see where the historical disparity is. These are supposed to be the elite people, but then we're talking about an African American who is categorized by their own country as food. It is showing you the hierarchy in their minds, the hierarchy. Now, I'm not saying at all that it's correct, but I'm saying like this is how they view them. So if culturally you look down on a race and this person denounces the race to pursue this, or even because they're thinking about pursuing it, they're denouncing the race. it can ruffle a lot of people's feathers. Okay, but this could mainly be because this person, this chocolate person, is an expert psychologist. So they probably work well with children. They're able to, or they've had training, so they're able to kind of navigate emotional immaturity or underdeveloped growth, right? They're able to pinpoint the issues and then offer solutions that best assist them so that they can grow and evolve and be on level with other people their age, right? So this is where the psychology expert comes in with a caregiver. I'm getting desserts over here, but not that, you know, they like desserts. I'm getting more that, you know, they're the dessert. They look like a dessert, like they're a treat. Reserve C